Hey, this is your girl, Miss T, aka Harlem Heron. Thank you for tuning in to Straight Talk with Miss T. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love to hear your feedback and I love talking back to y'all. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can know when I post new videos. But again, thank y'all so much. I love talking to you guys. Straight Talk with Miss T. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thank you guys for tuning in and just supporting your girl, and I really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, I felt compelled again to do this video, after seeing what's been going on out here in the streets. Since the city had opened back up, it's been like a couple of months already. And the gun violence has been crazy. It seemed like dudes was in the house plotting. When I get up out of here, I'm gonna go crazy, or I probably rocked homie to sleep. I'm gonna run up on him. It's been crazy out here, and y'all been killing babies by mistake, but still, I came up in a era where things were going on, but I don't think it's been this reckless. People were getting their intended target, for the most part. Not saying that what y'all was doing was it's been wrong then, and it's definitely wrong now. So let me put that out there. I was a victim of gun violence, so again, I'm qualified to speak on this. And this is about when you shoot someone, kill someone, despite what the circumstances are surrounding it. You just don't only, that's not your only victim. That person's family, loved ones, friends are victims as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the killings have been senseless. If you've seen my documentary, and there was a particular part where it affected a young man that wasn't his life at all, So check this out.
Vengeance. In 1990, Jacob was shot dead while talking on a payphone. It was alleged Jacob was killed in revenge for the death of Wild Al and a beef with T Money over Jacob's wife. Al's best friend Rashid was allegedly behind Jacob's murder. After Jacob died, his younger brother vowed to avenge his death. One evening, T, Lou, Stan, and a few others were standing on 134th Street.
Everybody was out there just talking and, doing our thing or whatever.
All of a sudden, they were ambushed by 3 or 4 hooded gunmen. T, Lou, and Stan escaped the shooting unscathed, while 2 others were injured. Jacob's brother was going after people who he thought was responsible for his brother's death. T Money was a hustler from 127th Street. One night, T Money was sitting in his vehicle with a passenger. Jacob's brother allegedly walked up to the vehicle and opened fire. T Money and his passenger died at the scene. Jacob's brother eventually tracked down Rashid and shot him multiple times.
And he caught him. He caught him off guard.
Rashid died in front of Harlem's Mart 125.
Mart 25, which was a popular shopping mall.
However, Jacob's brother's murder spree came to an abrupt end. He ended up getting killed by an unknown assailant.
So as you can see in that video, I was somewhat affected because I was there. Some other people of mine was there. But the little brother was affected because of what happened to his older brother. And it really it definitely broke my heart because I know what that feels like when somebody is killed. I mean, you almost go temporarily insane, or you can really just really go crazy. I've known someone who is not right today, and his brother was killed back in 93. So could have been like 92. His brother was killed and he's not right today. He walks around, he asks for money, he hold doors, and that just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He had a good family, you know what I'm saying? And that was not what his life is supposed to be like today. But because he lost someone that was so close to him, a brother, and just like in the video clip you just saw, his brother, you know what I'm saying? And when I say this young man went all out, in my documentary and even in my book, I describe it and I say that if you're going to go out, that's how I would go out for my kids like that. I would go out for my siblings like that. I'm going out for my mother like that. If that's how you going to avenge someone's death, I have to say that because not making that is right, but when you know what I'm saying, that when you love somebody, this is what happens. But some of y'all are out there just killing people for nothing, absolutely no reason at all, and it's disgusting. It is just straight up disgusting. Like, our Black men, y'all looking crazy out here. You don't get no points for that. I'm sorry, you don't get no points for gunning somebody down, and then some of y'all, first of all, you're shooting from a distance, so you're not really about that life. Because if you want to kill somebody, then who did you wrong, then you go up to that person. You don't affect the whole neighborhood and shoot up a whole block, and you killing women, teenagers, babies. Not cool at all. You definitely should get what your hand called for. But then you have to ask yourself, some of y'all need to sit in a room alone by yourself and ask yourself, why did I do that? Or before you do it, sit in the room and ask yourself, is this worth it? If what I want to kill him for is worth it, did that man disrespect me? My mother or my kids? Did he harm them in any way? Did he steal $1 million from me? No, because y'all don't have $1 million. You have to really sit down and ask yourself, the white communities are not going through what we go through. They dying of drug overdoses and stuff like that. We really are killing each other. And then you want to know or ask yourself why other people of another complexion don't respect us. Look how we act. It's not cool. It's not cool. They treat us the way we treat us, like we mean nothing. Yeah, it's not cool. I need y'all to stay out the system. I need my Black men to stay out the system. Like, real talk. It's not cool. Y'all leaving y'all kids behind. Y'all leaving baby mamas here to take care of these babies by themselves. And then y'all still sitting up in prison talking about, I want a package and a visit. Out of here. Word. It's crazy. Nah. One thing I could say, I got to give it up to my daughter father. Ace was sentenced to 20 to life. He did 23. That man ain't hardly asked for nothing. He said, you know what? Just take care of our daughter. And I did just that. It's a real man. He went in there, did his time, he bid it. But what I also did is make sure that he was involved in his daughter's life. She did trailer visits. He got pictures. He got letters. He got report cards. You know what I'm saying? And he was in there for a murder he didn't do, you know? But this bidding thing, you know, it's not cool because y'all want to go out there and kill people over nothing, you know? And like I said, it affects other people, not just the victim that you're shooting. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. You got to take a page out of Brian Glaze Gibbs' book, not his literal, not literally, but yeah, literally. And then he speaks about it. He is, remorseful for the things that he's done. He did time. He put himself in a position where he actually told. You want to call him a snitch, why put yourselves in that position? Because a lot of y'all, again, are not built like that. And you put yourself to be in prison. You put yourself in a position to end up maybe telling, you know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a position to go into a system that is not built to help you or rehabilitate you in no way, shape, or form. I know a lot of dudes go in there and lose their minds. And then your family have to deal with that. That's not cool either. It's not cool. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to go back real quick to the voting thing. And a lot of y'all was talking about Joe Biden and the crime bill. Let me tell y'all something. Read. Please learn how to read. And if you already know how to read, read. Stop piggybacking off of what everybody else say. Let me tell you something. That crime bill, it was called the violent crime bill. Came out in 1994. I was shot in 1994. That bill, we needed that. Those who came up in the 80s and 90s know what the hell I'm talking about, especially if you were in the city. Like Charlemagne has something to say when he questioned Joe Biden about the crime. But first of all, you tucked away in the woods of South Carolina. You wasn't on the streets of Harlem. He wasn't here. He didn't see what we saw. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Wild Wild West, kind of, sort of. And we needed that crime bill. I'm not mad at Joe at all. Again, but this also goes to the fact that some of y'all who don't want to vote and then blame people, then that's on you. Because at the end of the day, the presidential election is not the only important election. You elect judges, we elect district attorneys, we elect Senate, congressmen, councilwomen, all that. But y'all want to sit around talking about and blaming people. Judges hand down the sentences. You know what I'm saying? That crime bill was needed. And I ain't mad at them about it. I was a victim of gun violence. Yes, I was. So I say all that to say, we have to do better. Yes, I was around and amongst people who committed horrendous crimes. That was just my life back then. Some of them went to jail and got what they deserve. It is what it is, and I don't glorify that at all because there's so many people that are gone today because of gun violence and their families 20, 25, 30 years later. Look at me. It's 20 years my brother been gone and it feels just like yesterday. It feels just like yesterday. It's not a good feeling. Me and my sister, we often discuss him, talk about him, reminisce. And this is in the Black community. Do you know that there are some white people who never knew anyone close to them or even distant that were murdered? A white person like this, I never knew anybody that was murdered. All of us know somebody that was murdered, killed, who did the shooting. Like, this is what our community is about. Nothing of substance. It's real whack. And again, we wonder why people treat us a certain kind of way. Man, listen, y'all, listen, we got to do better. We got to do better. It's not cool. So I need y'all to put the guns down, pick the love up. And the love I'm talking about is love for self. Because there's no way that you just out here harming people and you love yourself. It's something about you that you don't like that makes you not like the next person that bad that you want to take them out. But like I said, and if I'm guilty of this, it is what it is. If you hurt my kids, my mother, my siblings, we're going to have a conversation, or, I'm going to make a phone call, please. But other than that, I am a law-abiding citizen. I am a woman of God. I am a God-fearing woman, because I don't want to be around that. I don't want to deal with nobody that even indulges in that type of behavior or activity. God saved my life over and over and over again. Here, I used to stay out in Baltimore back in 93, 94. I was going down to Greensboro, North Carolina. Like, I've been in places where I'm sure danger was lurking around the corner, but God saved me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I got shot, he saved me. Even when I got tied up, he saved me. Them guns didn't go off and I didn't get shot in the head in my home. So I'm thankful for that. And that is the reason why I am who I am today. That is the reason why I'm speaking on things like this. That is the reason why I want to save my Black men out there. Like, real talk. Y'all don't know how many men reach out to me. Y'all really, listen, they reach out to me saying, thank you, sis. I salute you. Thank you for your message. You know what I'm saying? I have a single father reached out to me. His son is good. His daughter, got herself into some situations, and, he showed his son my documentary. If you haven't seen my documentary, it'll be in the link. You know what I'm saying? And people look at my story. One guy said, yo, Miss T, I think of doing some things, but your story humbles me. I love it. If I had to go through everything that I went through so that I can put my life out there and my story to save somebody, then it was all worth it. It was all worth it. I'm so glad I'm still here to relay a message. But yeah, I just want, I need y'all to get it together, like, real talk. Put the guns down, pick the love for self up. The love for self, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. You can't even teach your kids and nobody else how to love if you don't love yourself. So it has to be something about you that you don't like, that you hate on somebody, or you hate somebody that bad that you got to kill them when they did absolutely nothing to you. So that's mainly, my message today. And, in that clip that y'all saw, that young man, he did what he had to do after his brother, or he did what he felt he had to do after his brother was killed, after his brother was murdered. And it put him in a bad place. And, he's not here today. And this is the effect. This is what happens when you hurt somebody. You just don't hurt them. You hurt their families, their friends, their loved ones. So think about that. And then, do you want somebody coming after you like that? For nothing, y'all gotta live differently. Again, I love my Black men. I love my Black people. I don't like y'all a lot of the times, but I do love y'all. And, I'm just hoping that, my message is respected, and that you adhere to the things that I am saying and just do better, But yeah, that's it. Peace out. This is your girl, Miss T. I love y'all. Go get them books. I'll put everything down and, all the links down there. But yeah, I do this because I love my people. I love my people, and I just want y'all to do better. Peace out. I got it for the low. 1 pound, 1 ounce, and 9 ounces. I weigh books now. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. I appreciate you. Texas, Florida, Maryland, Holland, Just thank you, London. I got it for the low low. 2 for 1 pound, 1 ounce, and 1 for 9 ounces. Get your copies today.